Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Chris. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of the easiest deck to get wins with, which is this Golem Evolution Executioner Evolution Valkyrie deck. It does have the Battle Healer, and it is super easy to get wins with. Honestly, one push, typically just 3 crowns pretty much everybody, as long as you have the right setup. The key here is just trying to cycle to your evolutions early and building up a strong push in double elixir. You don't want to take, obviously, a lot of tower damage, but it is okay to take some, especially later on. You could kind of just ignore, your opponent's tower and go in, or ignore your own tower and kind of just go in. As long as you, don't get 3 crowned, you're most likely are fine in most situations, especially with this deck. It has really strong defense. He does play Ice Wizard Tesla, so we're probably playing up against, I feel like it's probably going to be Ice Bow. There's the rocket coming down or an Executioner, so it definitely is Ice Bow. He doesn't have Tesla, he doesn't have Rocket and Cycle, so I feel like we're good to go Golem in the back here. Let's just go all the way in the back. I feel like we can just go Battle Healer Mini P.E.K.K.A, and he won't get the Rocket, so we're just going to see what we can do here. He is going to Expo the middle. Probably his best play, because he doesn't have Tesla and Cycle. So we're just going to go ahead and go in with... Honestly, we're going to do Zappy's Mini P.E.K.K.A. Perfect Zappies. We are able to take his skeletons out really quickly. So now he doesn't have skellies for that. We are just going to tornado his Ice Wizard in here and hopefully kill it with our Mini P.E.K.K.A. We do end up taking it out with our Mini P.E.K.K.A there. And we are going to actually get our Mini P.E.K.K.A on his tower. And we're going to get 2 big swipes, which is honestly a really good start to this game. We definitely want the damage lead, especially in this matchup. So great start to this game. He unfortunately was able to get his Evo Skellies down and a really good tornado, but like I said, we do a lot of damage, so that was great. We're just going to go ahead and go in with our Valkyrie in the back here, and then we're just going to look to go right back in with another Golem in the back. The great thing is, if he goes Expo, he can't really do too much with it, so we're just going to go ahead and go Golem like that. He is going to Expo opposite lane. We're just going to go ahead and zap these. He is going to get down a good defense, I'm not going to lie. We're going to go ahead and go with our Evo Executioner here, and we're going to actually go ahead and binds everything as well. I don't want him getting a ridiculous amount of tower damage on us. He is going to have his Expo retarget onto our Golem, so he's not going to get too much damage there either. We're just going to go Battle Healer here. He might look to Rocket that, honestly. He is going to Ice Wizard, so we're just going to go ahead and Tornado it in for our Battle Healer to get some hits off on. He is going to go ahead and place down his Hero Knight as well, but the good thing is here we actually are getting some pretty good damage on his tower, even just with the Evo Executioner. He's going to end up placing down his Tesla too, so we're just going to go for a Golem right at the bridge. And we're just going to go for some Zappies right behind it. He is going to place down his Evo Skeletons, so really good Evo Skeletons. Honestly going to come really clutch here for him. We're just going to go ahead and go in with our Battle Healer here, and we're just going to look to Zappies, binds his Ice Golem, or his Ice Wizard, apologies. I think if we just play really safe here, we should be fine to win this game. He is going to go ahead and go in with, another Expo here on this left side. That is perfectly okay here. He is going to go ahead and use his log up too, so we're just going to go ahead and place our Zappies down, and we're going to just Tornado that to kill the Ice Wizard. Perfect kill on the Ice Wizard. He might look to go in opposite lane now with his Expo. Never mind, he's just going to go ahead and go like that. I'm in a good spot where I could just go Golem. He doesn't have Tornado to Tornado it back. Oh, he actually does have Tornado. Okay, we just finds it for the reset though, so we're fine. It's going to be really hard for him to break through. We could just go Battle Healer behind this, and then just go in with, maybe some Zappies at the bridge here to slow down his Knight if he decides to go Knight or something. We can go ahead and Tornado this in and hopefully knock out that Ice Wizard as fast as possible. Perfect. He is going to have to place down another Tesla here because he doesn't want any Golemites getting on his tower. So we're just going to go ahead and go in with our Evo Executioner now. And then we're just going to go with another Golem at the bridge. He is going to go ahead and Tornado our Executioner back. So we're just going to go ahead and go in with this push right here. And we're just going to look to Tornado both these things here. Or not Tornado, Vines. He is going to head and go with his Rocket. We are just going to go ahead and pull back that Ice Wizard and go in with some more Zappies here. Again, we just want to try to keep up the pressure. I feel like that's our best move right now. He does go ahead and go in with another Tesla there, so we're just going to go in with yet another Golem at the bridge. followed by, you know, more of a battle healer and just everything. We could just go ahead and tornado his Ice Woods in and defines his towers. He's not going to be able to cycle back to another rocket, so that's just going to be game number 1. Honestly, 1 just because of that mini P.E.K.K.A in the beginning there. Otherwise, I would say he had a really good matchup, but honestly, that was a really, you know, big rocket right off the bat for him on that Executioner, so he just lost the game right there. But let's just hop into the next game. We do win 32 trophies there, so hopefully we can keep up a good streak. So like I said, the queues are taking a little bit longer than usual, I feel like. I'm probably popping into the next game here. Alright, let's see what we could do here. He just goes Scar me in the back first play, so let's just go with our Zappy split like that. That should take care of everything nice and easy. So decent start, nothing crazy. He does go in Inferno Dragon, which is kind of interesting because we're going to have our Zappy still on the board there, so he's probably going to play something in front for sure. Ooh, interesting. He ends up RGing here, so we're just going to go ahead and go in with our Golem at the bridge, honestly. I know that's really aggressive. He could go Fisherman to pull it, but I do have Tornado, which is really good for us. So let's see if he decides to go Fisherman. Doesn't Fisherman. Interesting, no Fisher there. We're just going to go ahead and mini P.E.K.K.A his Royal Giant here, which will allow for the easy takedown of the RG, and we are going to even have a really good counter push on that left side. He is going to actually go ahead and place down his Skeleton Army, in which we actually are just going to Valk. That should take care of both sides there, which is going to be really nice for us, and we could just go ahead and go Zappies on his Inferno Dragon. So honestly, really good start to the game here. We're able to, you know, get a really flawless defense there. We do take a couple RG shots, but that is fine. We also are going to have Zappies on tower, which, believe it or not, 2 Zappies is going to do a lot more damage than you guys may think. We're also going to Vines his tower here, because why not? We have max elixir, so there's no harm in Vinesing. We do go a little bit late there, so he gets a little bit more damage than I would have liked. But he does have his Evo Royal Giant in cycle as well, so I do have to be careful with that. We are able to take out his Royal RG very quickly. Unfortunately, we're not able to get down our Valk in time. Let's see what he does here. He is going to go ahead and go his Valk. Hopefully, Executioner will be able to take it out pretty quickly. Sweet. He is going to have to face his Inferno Dragon, and now we know that he's not running actually Evo Inferno Dragon, which is kind of interesting. So I'm definitely interested to see what his evolutions are. Okay, so they are Skeleton Army. I kind of figured it might be that now, after not seeing the Evo on his Inferno Dragon. We do have our Zappies down, which is great here. This is where we're going to really get to see the power of this deck with the Evo Valk mini P.E.K.K.A here. We're going to go ahead and pull everything in, and we're also going to pop our mini P.E.K.K.A ability to keep our mini P.E.K.K.A alive from that lightning arrows. As you guys can see, the mini P.E.K.K.A is just insane. It is a lightning plus arrows, which is just should not be a thing. He tries to go Skeleton Army, but unfortunately for him, our Evo Valk just shreds it immediately. We're just going to go ahead and Vines his King Tower, guys, and that's just going to be a 3-crown. This deck is actually just insane when you have the right cards down with it. But that is 2 games now. Let's hop into the next one. The next game here. So he's gonna go Bats to the back. Let's just go to Zappies here. He also is gonna Witch, so Witch Bats. Could be Sparky, or it could be Giant Graveyard. Probably Giant Graveyard. He wouldn't run Sparky and Witch in the same deck. We're just gonna go XC for his Witch here on the left. I don't think he'll play anything. Oh, he is actually playing Lightning. Interesting. I'm gonna go Battle Healer mini P.E.K.K.A here. Unfortunately, it does slip in front, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. He is going to get a really, really good counter push probably here. We kind of overcommitted, unfortunately. I was hoping he didn't have something to kill the XE, but he ended up having a log as well, so he is able to take everything out. Still don't really know what he's playing, though. Now I'm kind of thinking it could be Pigs, but I'm not entirely sure. But that was kind of crazy that he had all that elixir there. He went Bats, Hut, Lightning, Log. Kind of crazy. We'll just go Valk for the Ice Golem here. Again, I really don't know what he's playing. We'll just have to see. But he does go in with his Evo Witch. I might look to NATO that into the Valk here. I think that's a good NATO. If that decides to die, that is. So he's running Hog Rider. Interesting. We'll go Valk in front here. Or not in front. That works too. We are going to get, what, 1 XE hit? Oh, interesting. He goes for a Witch, but he's actually able to guard it. I didn't think he was actually going to be able to block that there, but somehow he gets it down. He's going to go Hog here again. We'll just go in with our Knight's ability and pop our mini P.E.K.K.A down on the Hog here. Going with our XE here to cycle Evolution. I think now is going to be the time that we're going to have to try to build up some sort of push. We'll go Golem the back. We do get a good XE lineup there, which is always nice. But he does just go right back in here. Let's see what he decides to do. We'll go with our Battle Healer. We'll actually go Valk like that too, to pull in his Witch and everything else. We do have our Valk healing up, or our Battle Healer healing up there, which is great. We're just going to go right in with everything here. We're going to go ahead and NATO that Witch in, hopefully for our Valk plus Battle Healer to take out pretty efficiently. We're going to have to pop our mini P ability. We don't actually get it off, which is really, really unfortunate. That might just cost us the game now. We'll go in with some Zappies for that. We do have 2 Battle Healers on this tower. We're just going to go ahead and Mines it. He is going to be forced to go for a Lightning, but 2 Battle Healers plus Mines is just going to heal each other up, and that's going to be a good game against that guy. So we were struggling a little bit there in the beginning, but we managed to come back and take the win. That is going to be our 3rd game down. Let's go for 1 more, and then I think I am going to end the video next game here. Let's go ahead and just go Executioner for his Tombstone. I feel like usually when I see Tombstone, it's almost always Lava Hound, so we'll just have to see. Yep, so it is Lava Hound here. We're just going to go ahead and with our Golem in the back here. Unfortunately, Executioner being used up is obviously not the best, but we do have Zappies in this deck as well. We are able to take out his Tombstone as well, and actually we are able to get that on there, which is really good for us. We're going to be able to take out his minions as well, which is going to be really, really good. We're going to go ahead and go in with our mini P there. I knew he was going to have Skeleton Army. We don't have our Tornado yet in cycle, which is really unfortunate for us. We're just going to go ahead and Tornado all of his pops back, do a little bit of damage, and kill the skeletons. We are definitely going to do more damage than him here, which is really good for us. So, good start for us. I really wish that we did have, you know, a better card there. I maybe should have just gone Valk with the P.E.K.K.A. I know what deck he's running. I think it would have maybe been better because we could have just taken out the Skarmy. But that's fine. We're still in a good spot to come back and win this game, especially now that we have our Evo Valk in our hand. He's going to be forced to Tombstone for this Valk too, which is great because now he doesn't have Tombstone in cycle for our Golem, so we're just going to go Golem the back. He is going to Hound the back as well, but that's perfectly okay. The only issue is we just don't have a lot of stuff to deal with his Skeleton Army outside of our Valk and Tornado, which we have neither in cycle right now, which is obviously not a great thing, but that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and go with our Evo Executioner here. We are going to be able to honestly get Golemites on the tower, which is always a good thing. And we have just our Executioner ripping away at his head, which is great. We're going to head and go with our Zappies up high here. He is going to find Fireball, which is really aggressive by him. We're just going to go ahead with this push here like that. He is going to go ahead and go in with his Tombstone here. That is fine. We're just looking to stall him a little bit right now, so we can go in with another Golem push. He does have his Evo Skarmy in hand too, so I do just have to be a little bit careful with that. We're just going to head and go with our Executioner here. Like I said, he does have Evo Skarmy, so we just have to be really careful here about what we do. but he doesn't have Tombstone, which is really good. We're going to go ahead and just NATO this in right away and take it out. Perfect for us. Awesome start there to the push. We are going to be able to take out his battle healer here, hopefully very soon. He is going to go in with some minions plus a tornado. He is going to be forced to fireball that. We are going to throw in with our mini peg ability, and then he actually is able to pull off his skeleton army last second there, which is really good for him. But I do think he is going to be in trouble for this next defense as we build, as I do have both my evolutions and cycle. We're going to go ahead and go with our Evo Valk plus Evo Executioner, and I think as long as we just get Battle Healer down, it's pretty much game over. Let's go Battle Healer here. He probably will Valk. He does end up Valking there, as you guys can see. We're just going to go ahead and blind his E-Spirit, or his, not his E-Spirit, his Spirit Empress, but we end up taking the win there just with our Golem on the tower because he's really not able to stop it. But that is going to be, you know, a nice 4 wins there. You're going nice and easy, not too difficult. I did hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I definitely do suggest giving this deck a try, and have a good one. Peace out.